Yeah, I can try. Do you answer future spouse questions? Would you like me to ask tarot about the personality traits? All right. Can I have a name for you, for what your name is? Yusra? Hold on, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that right. How do you pronounce that? Why don't you just tell me? If you don't mind. Hello, everybody. Yusra. Okay, good. That's what I thought. All right. What are the personality traits of Yusra's future spouse? All right, interesting. Let me get a clarifying card for the Four of Swords. All right. They look like they are not really doing anything very spontaneous at the moment. I wouldn't say too much of an overthinker, that's a good word, but almost somebody who's not really doing anything different right now with their life than their average, usual, everyday life. That's what I see. But you know what? The Seven of Pentacles, it almost did come off like it wanted to come out upside down. And with that, with the Four of Swords, it could look like they're overthinking all that they have acquired in their life. And maybe that can also hit on not doing anything different and spontaneous right now. They're still going about their everyday schedule and routine. Of course. how can I know my next movement? What would you like? Tarot, Oracle? Both? And do you mean, how can you know my next movement when it comes to advice, or just what you're going to end up doing next? Hello. Ayanfe. Ayanfi Pro. Do you still want me to go ahead and ask? And please don't forget to like this video. Right. How do you want me to ask? Do you want me to ask through tarot or oracle? Okay. What will be your next movement? All right. Well, it looks like it might involve a romantic partner or person. How will you know your next movement? All right. We have two that popped up. All right. I got install loved. So that really resonates with a romantic person. In this next movement, Divine wants you to install love and release hopeless, along with install vibrant. So this person definitely comes off as a good situation. And release powerless. I hope that resonates. Please like this video if that resonated. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if it resonated. Of course, you're welcome. Thank you so much for liking. Hello. I'm good, thank you. What should you do to improve your money making? Would you like me to use tarot, oracle, crystal ball, rune? I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with tarot. And if you want me to use another tool, just go ahead and let me know. So what should you do to improve your money making? All right. 4 swords upright. Interesting. I'm almost getting like spend less. Yeah, that's what the divine's telling me, to spend less on things. I'll even ask an oracle, what can you do to improve your money making? I got 2. All right. Install independence and release lonely. I almost also got that with the 4 of swords. Maybe stay in more rather than going out and spending money. And then I got it along with install free and release guilty. So maybe release spending money in a way that makes you feel kind of guilty. Because you may feel deep down, you know, your spending money habits haven't been helping with your money making. It's been too contradictory. And if that resonates, don't forget to like this video. Give it a big thumbs up. Hello. Which business can you start doing? What business can you start doing? Would you rather me give a yes or no answer and you give me options? What business can you start doing? Yeah, it looks like you have a lot of options in mind. Are you going to list your options? All right, go ahead and list them. Right. Well, if you list the options you have in mind, I can ask my guardians yes or no to each of them. All right, so can I have a sign for yes? Can I have a sign for no? All right. Should E.G. Wow start doing online business? I'm getting a no for that. So a no to online business. That's what the rods told me. Yes, really. Do you have any more in mind? Because if not, then the Seven of Swords, maybe I was looking at it a little too harsh, and all these options you have, you can't even come up with them. Let me go and ask, and then I'll probably have to search online. I wish there was. I wonder if there's like a on what like the card might mean career wise. I wish there, or that'd be interesting if there were a deck on careers. But let me ask, what business should you start doing? All right. Well, when it comes to business, Two of Cups and the Hangman, I'm almost seeing something in regards to sales. But let me look up that real fast. So, right. Two of Cups can suggest business deals. And this is just telling me you need to reflect. I don't know, the Hangman is just saying you need to reflect on the idea of sales. But yes, something in regards to like a business partnership. And I guess, business partnership doesn't always even have to be selling something to someone. It could be collaborating with somebody. How can you develop yourself? Let's go ahead and ask the Oracle. All right. Install adaptableness and release angriness. How can you develop yourself? All right. Knight of Wands. I want to say you're the are you the one who was asking before and it said that, yeah, didn't we say somebody was coming toward you like relationship wise? Because that's what's coming in my head again. That's what I'm hearing. Is to this person, this romantic partner, you need to install more adaptableness with the situation when it comes to meeting him. And release any angry that it might not be going in a way you would just envision it. Go with adapt to it, adapt to the situation. Is that Alma? What's Alma? Oh, I tried Googling what's Alma. I was like, what? Is that all? Yeah, I think it's really wanting, well, I'll say it's really wanting you to hone in when it comes to your next movement, this romantic partner. That's what I would say, yes, when it comes to your next movement, honing in on this romantic partner. What can you say about me? All right, what can we say about human thresholds? All right. The moon. What can we say about human thresholds? All right. Well, the moon, I'm getting You're very intuitive. Our cards want to say you're installed with more reassured rather than ashamed, as if your intuition really helps you in life. Almost like you're reassured you did the right thing rather than ashamed. And again, with this flew out, you're at ease with your intuition in life rather than feeling attacked. So, what can I tell you about yourself? You're a very intuitive person. And maybe the divine even wants to tell you when it comes to relationships, because Page of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. Tell you more. Go ahead and give this video a like. This live. Go ahead and give this video a like. It'll let me know after you do. All right, Shama. Your love life. Check on your love life. Can we have a checkup on Shama's love life? All right, King of Pentacles. Also, we have the star on the bottom of the deck. I see really good vibes. I see like that there is a very there's a man with a lot of abundance in your life. Very confident. Almost like what you've been wishing for. We have a checkup on Shama's love life. All right. Divine is wanting to tell you to install strong. Release indecisive. So definitely don't have indecisive feelings about this man. It's good energy. Install flowing and release frustrated. So know that the relationship with this man is flowing. Don't get frustrated that it's stalled. Oh, okay, well, you are a man. Alright, so then you're correct, yes. You would be the man in the situation then. And again, let me ask the cards another question for checkup now that I know I was talking about you. Can I have a checkup on Shama's love life? Alright, so I'm almost getting that there might not be a specific person yet. But again, with all I was saying, energy is flowing. What cards did I pull though? But yes, resonate it with all that you are the man in the situation. And yeah, I think I also said maybe don't be indecisive again about you. Don't you're rocking the boat. Yeah. All right, Page of Swords, the Lovers. My intuition, I don't know. I think you are honing in on somebody, but you may not have exactly have met them yet. Let me know your situation. Have you met somebody yet? Or do you feel like you're still kind of honing in on that person? Because I don't know, that one's iffy. That one could be either or. It's kind of hard starting the reading without knowing your gender first. Sorry. I don't know. I could see this either, you have or you haven't. Okay. And that's what my intuition was telling me first. You haven't met them yet, but you're honing in on them. So really good vibes. You're on the right track. Go ahead and like this video, and I'll answer your next question. Nature's Edge Untamed. Give this video a like first. All right. Thank you. Do you think, does the divine think you have a problem with relationship in the future? All right. Well, Five of Pentacles upright. Yeah, it's saying, it's honing in on a problem you might have. It's interesting that you ask that. Do you have anything in mind? Could it have something to do with, like, another man in your life? Because I have the Emperor on the back of the deck. Could it be like a father figure in your life? Right, I know you are. I'm saying that any problems with a relationship in your future, it might have to do with, like, a father figure in your life. Does that resonate? Like an upsetting one. Could you ever see him being upset about you dating? Because that's almost what I am honing in on. What do you think in Nature's Edge Untamed? You don't know because he doesn't know about all the relationships you've been. All right, well, I'm almost getting that he might be your problem with your relationship in the future. And I can definitely ask the Oracle deck for some advice on that. What advice can we give Shama on that problem he may have with his father figure in his life? On his relationship. All right. Install loved and release hopeless. Interesting. All right. Let me read. Let me read it. Get a closer look. So it doesn't have an exact detail for every card. But my intuition, I'll just go with my intuition because it actually doesn't go into detail about every card. And it's more so how you can use the deck. My intuition is almost telling me don't make that father figure in your life make you doubt being loved by your partner. Where they might make you feel doubtful. Probably yourself is. I'm always scared about starting a relationship because I'm curious about the outcome. Okay, so you feel like it's more you rather than a father figure. Interesting. Um, would being a father figure have any resonation to you? Because that's what I'm hearing from the divine. You have a father, but he can't control your relationship life. Right. Nothing about you being a father? And I'm not really saying that he's going to control it. It just might be the way he hones in on you about it. Unless you're saying he would never even have a reason or chance to meet your partner. You say somehow true. I'm just being honest. That's what I'm hearing. If you want, you can give me your birthday and I can tap into it better. You're saying he's an overprotective person. Right, exactly. And it doesn't even have to be in a way where he's making you um uncertain about this relationship in a way where he feels like you're not good enough. He could be saying because he feels like the person isn't good enough for you. Not where he is bashing you. But go ahead, if you want to give me your date of birth, I could tap in to you better. And with that, I'll be right back. I'm back. Go ahead, give me your date of birth. Yes. Do you know what time you were born? If not, it's okay. Let me know if you know what time you were born. And where you were born. Early morning. Do you know? Can you give me an idea of where you were born to? What country or anything? Nigeria. I mean, if you know. Also, if you know your sun, moon, and Mercury, and Venus, you can just go ahead and tell me. It's looking like you're a Cancer, Aries, Cancer, Gemini. Yeah, you're a Cancer, Aries, Cancer, Gemini. Yeah, and I feel like it comes from your Gemini Venus on you always being curious about the outcome. That's definitely Gemini Venus. I'm a Gemini Venus myself. I get that, being overly curious about the outcome. And I would say it's not a negative trait because, you can choose to get more involved. And I don't see, getting more involved in a situation that, is a partnership is a negative thing because, that's what makes it a partnership. Where you're not, coming off like you're sitting on a pedestal to your partner. You're actually involved and you're actually trying to work with them, tune into their thoughts and emotions. So being overly curious about like the outcome, don't make it a bad thing. Try and get rid of the curiosity and try and hone in on the situation, even through psychic readings. And I know, they could say curiosity killed the cat, but yeah, evolve into something stronger than a cat. What else? What else can I say about your love life? Oop. The Hermit popped right out. All right. And yeah, So I say just tap into your ability to be a little more introverted right now. Hone in on yourself, hone in on plants more than people right now, basically. And you're gonna have a lovely lady being manifested. You know, maybe not even already on its way, their way towards you. Almost like we still need to be working on manifesting that dream girl. Oh, remember someone telling you dating is prohibited at their work? Was that you? Because I do remember that. All right, interesting. Yeah. Um, I wonder if that father figure I'm getting has to do with a position of authority at your work, because I remember we were talking like you might meet somebody in your workspace. That is where you may meet the girl you're manifesting. Yeah, possibly. And you know, if you meet them there and it's prohibited, there's ways to, know them outside of work. Maybe you'll have a chance to add them on Facebook and take it outside of work. But if divine is telling you, even though that sounds kind of whack on, well, shouldn't I like tap in harder on controlling the situation and say, no, 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 I don't want to meet my dream girl at work? I'll go, honestly, it's best to go with the flow of what doesn't feel forced. If divine is telling you you may meet your dream girl and dating is prohibited, don't stop it. There's ways to adapt to the situation. Go with what does not feel forced. And if that is how divine is telling you it's going to be going down, I wouldn't force it too hard. Unless, obviously, but hear me out with this. Obviously, you can change your future. I've honed in on things about my future that would have felt forced for me to go about, but it said that's what my future was honing in on. If it feels forced, change it. Change your future. Because you can always change your future. You think the father figure you were talking about is your boss. Me too. And that's why I said that, yeah. And because I'm keep on getting father figure. It wasn't really getting your father. I kept hearing a father figure. And yeah, that could be like kind of a boss. They could kind of come off as a father figure depending on how you know them. But again, you can always change your future. I've changed things about my future that felt like it would be forced. But if it doesn't feel forced, if deep down it feels right to you, go with it. But, if it feels forced, then what you're honing in on is not meant for you. Carrie, what's coming towards you in love? Crystal ball. All right. Believe it or not, I see kind of like a bigger girl in your life. And I'm talking about like weight wise, and I'm talking about like thick big. Attractive big. I see somebody with that figure coming towards you when it comes to love. Let me know if that resonates at all. Me too. I'm excited to hear back about that. Very interesting. I'm curious, Shama, if you're still watching, does meeting somebody in your workplace feel forced to you? Or do you feel like it feels comfortable? Thank you for the like. That's awesome. Comfortable? All right, that's awesome. Awesome to hear. I would say just stick with the advice. What do I think you should do? I would just continue to stick with the advice I just gave, and we'll continue from there. We can do checkups during, my next lives. But yeah, that's awesome.